somewhere along the way, we've been told that we can't ask questions, that if we ask questions, then we must not know what we're doing. Tom Rathman says that if you ask a stupid question, you may feel stupid, but if you don't ask a stupid question, you remain stupid. I've been qualified at what I do for many years now. I'm teaching, I'm doing all sorts of things, and I ask questions all day, every day. I make sure I talk to my students, encourage them to ask questions. Something they don't know is going to prevent an accident, problem. It's going to help them learn. Even if I've covered the subject 5, 10, 15 times, I still ask questions. We get to 10, 11 o'clock in the morning, and I've asked 100, 200 questions that day because I can't know everything, right? We have these relationships and communication issues, and we go back and forth, and somewhere along the way, we stop asking questions. We just want to respond, and we feel like we should have the answers. And that may be true. We should have the answer, but that doesn't mean that we have the answers. You know, many times in relationships, you get to a point where you just don't want to ask for understanding or clarity, right? You're like, you just said this, and this is what I heard. Is that what you said? Oh, no, I didn't mean it that way. I meant A, B, or C, right? If we would only ask that little question for understanding or clarity, we might prevent many of the arguments we get into. But for some reason, we go back and forth, and as soon as something is said a little bit off, right, we get right on the defensive immediately, and we think that the other person doesn't care about us. For some reason, they all of a sudden stopped loving us, and we want to respond right away because there can't be any dead air. Because if there's dead air, I don't know. I don't know what that means, right? If there's dead air, people want to get in and they want to fight and they want to go at it. Why? Why on earth do you feel the need to get right in there and say something immediately? Is what you have to say at that moment much more important than what the other person's trying to say? See, I believe we have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen twice as much as we talk. And it's okay to ask questions for clarity and understanding. It's okay, even if you know a topic, to say, you know what, is this what you're talking about? Because we forget, right? We go through life and we forget these little things, and we also forget that other people forget, and it's okay to ask for clarity. It's okay for dead air in conversations. It's okay to listen, and it's okay to make mistakes and say, hey, I messed this up. That's not what I was trying to do. That's not what I was trying to say. Travis Johnson here, Change Your Perspective.